Hi everybody, it's Di McDonald here from dimcdonald.com. Today I'm just going to go over a few things that I haven't mentioned in the tutorial, and it'll be much easier for you to see these things via video than me taking lots and lots of photographs. First of all, we're doing a tutorial for this particular art journal page. Now this heart-shaped piece here was one of these items that I'd done in advance, and I didn't do it for this page. I often do little pieces, mixed media pieces that I'll put into my art later on, and I keep them in a container like this, and I can just pick out bits and pieces, and like I might have decided, oh yeah, I'll paint that and do something with it, or this little heart. So I just wanted to tell you how to make these, because I also got, out of the same batch, I got this flower and some middles that I could use inside it, and just a couple of circles. So what I did was I just took a piece of very thin card. As you can see, it's off a glue stick container. We get so much packaging these days, we may as well use them. And what I've done is just set up two lots of coloured modelling pastes. So what you do is you just get your white modelling paste out and add a bit of acrylic paint to each colour that you want. I've used a turquoise and a purple. And what I do then is just put my stencil on the top, and in this case I've used one of these flower stencils. I just have to find it for you. I've used one of these ones, Crafters Workshop stencils, which I never wash, as you can see. And you just put it over the top, get your modelling paste and your spatula, which I now can't find, and here it is. And you just wipe that across with one colour, and then give that a wipe off and get your other colour and come in from the other side. Take it off and let it set. Now it does take a while to set. I'll just bring it up here so you can get a really good... Okay. And that's why most of us don't show modelling paste items done on video, because it just takes so long to dry. So it really takes overnight. So whenever you get a chance, you know, do a couple of little cardboard pieces of the modelling paste, because it's got that beautiful three-dimensional effect. And then cut them out later, or cut them out at that time, and you've got all these little goodies to go into your work. Okay, now the other thing about this tutorial was that we made a stencil, and that was the stencil there that we made, and I showed you how to make the stencils. So I just wanted to show you some of the other stencils that I've made and what sort of work I've used them in. So here they are now. So I've used this butterfly one, which I like the threes in a row. I've made some hearts. You can see the stencil marks over the top, because you can actually use these over the top of stencils if you want to. So you can get that coloured or that flowery look underneath, and then you get the heart shape over the top, which is great. Actually, with that one you'd probably have to have a little bit off the edge. But you can see, so there's nothing wrong with layering stencils. And with these more simpler ones, it works really well to have the more complicated ones over the top or underneath. This is a circle one that I've done, and you can see I've used it. With that one I might have used something like that over the top or underneath, which is really great, because you get the circle outline, but you also get what's in the middle as well. And this is another bigger heart one that I've used. It's really good for if you want to art journal inside the hearts. So they're the ones that I've made recently, and you know, I want to do some that are a bit smaller, like this one now. Works really well if you don't have a lot of money to spend on things like stencils, because they are expensive. I don't have a lot of money to spend on them, so I've only got a couple of Crafters Workshop ones, and but I would like to buy some more of the more intricate ones, especially that I would never in a million years be able to make that and cut it out because it's just too complicated. So I just wanted to show you, this is an art journal piece that I did some time ago. You will have seen it, and that's 3 butterflies that I used. And you can see I've used a couple of colours, the purple and the yellow and a green, and then afterwards I've actually drawn around the outside with a Sharpie to get that nice edge of the butterflies. It's really pretty. So I've really enjoyed the stencils that I've made, and I will make more. Okay, so now I want to show you something else that I've made some time ago. You remember I did the tutorial on stamps that I made, homemade foam stamps. Well, I just wanted to show you, I've made a pile more of them. They become very addictive. What I do is I actually get some cardboard like this, and just out of a scrap somewhere, and glue a few pieces together. And this one has actually got the corrugated edge on the outside, and that's because I was going to make that into actually a stamp, because I think those grooves would be really good. I haven't done that yet. But anyway, you've got to start off, you want a base, and if you can't afford to buy those acrylic bases, which can be really expensive, I found this really good. They're quite strong, and certainly strong enough to hold a stamp, and you have to be a little bit more careful on it. You don't want to put it in hot water or water. But here's, I just want to show you quickly some that I've made. This is like little flowers, or you can make it use stems along the bottom of a art journal piece. Oh, okay, it's already got some, still got some, I was using it just before actually. It's still got some distress paints on it, so you can see distress ink on it, how it comes out. Then I really got into the hearts. So I've made the small heart, and I really want to make something like this, which is slightly more complicated because it's got cutouts in it. And I've used that before. Just see, I don't think that, oh yeah, that's amazing that it's kept that on there for so long, because it was probably weeks ago that I used this last. But it gives you a quick idea. Actually, while I'm here, I may as well get some ink out and show you what these look like. Just see if I can find some. Okay, some black. Right. This is another stamp that I made, and I'll quickly show you how that comes out. These foam stamps. There we are. So it doesn't come out too bad. And on the back of that one, I used a lot of the scraps, because when I was cutting them out of the little foam pieces, I'd have scraps of hearts left. So I thought, well, I may as well use them all. And there we go. That's how that one comes out. So you can use both sides as well. There's nothing wrong with that. This is one that I just find neat. I've used it today in some work. It's circles, but they're random, and that's what I love about this one. Is, as you can see, they come out really cute, and I just used them with white gesso on them today, and it came out really, really neat. And this is another one that I did, which is a big flower one. I'll just try inking this one up and see what we've got. Okay, I might have to use the other side of this paper. There we go. Okay, so that's the type of thing you get. So excuse my messy table, but you know how I use all these pieces of paper. I use them again and again and again. So, okay, oh, one other thing that I want to show you. I bought a knee pad for a gardening knee pad at the dollar shop. And I've cut this piece off the end, which is the handle, and have actually used that as a stamp too. It works quite neat. I'll show you. I looked at the thongs, or jandals, whatever you call them, and they were just a bit expensive here in New Zealand. But anyway, I'll show you how this stamps out. It's got lovely little pinholes, so you may not be able to see that, so I'll bring it right up close, which would be quite good on a background. But I've got to the stage now that I'm looking at the bottoms of everybody's shoes. The other night I said to Wayne, oh, I like the pattern on the bottom of your shoes. They'd make a great stamp. He said, thank you very much. He wasn't very amused. But anyway, he's got the shoes on, so I can't really take them off and test them. But anyway, just wanted to do that, show you those things that you can make yourself things with a little bit of foam, you know, sticky back foam and some cardboard. You can make stencils out of a light cardboard, very light, really. I must show you just how thin that stuff is. It really is thin. And, you know, it's not going to last forever, but it'll last for a good long while. So what I think with my financial status, you know, the fact that I'm not working at a job means that my my days are free for journaling, but they're not, I don't have the money to buy lots and lots of new products. So I keep what little money I have for the really complicated things, the more the crafters workshop stencils like this that are very intricate, and then I make and use my creativity to make as many of the other things as I possibly can. Okay, keep creating. Have fun. Bye.